All right, welcome back to CFA Nation, Cricket for Americans. Nick here. Once again, I am just in time. KKR won the toss. Sharma called it. It was not tails. Owen Morgan, ladies and gentlemen, is the captain. Owen Morgan is the captain for KKR. Excuse me, DK stepped down. We're going to get into that once Gabe is here. Good morning, everybody. Abhishek, Saman, Shatil. How are we doing? We got Bolt bowling already a dot. Love to see that. Morning, Geordie girls, Shruzhin, Manav. Yep, we're going to talk all about DK once Gabe is here. Appreciate you guys informing me. Oh, come on. Got to field that. Don't give a free run. Got Tripathi and Gill up to strike. What's up, Swapnil? Shosha, Ashish, Shatil. Here is Gabe. All right, Gabe, the big news, my friend. DK down.
Oh, you know what, man? I gotta tell you, I was reading some of the comments last night, and then I read some of the comments this morning, and somebody was like, "Man, we make bold statements." Like, if bold statements mean correct statements, then I guess, yeah, we do make bold statements because we've been calling for Karthik to drop himself. It ain't that complicated. You know what I mean? Like, listen, if you guys want to go ahead and keep a chart where Gabe was wrong and where Gabe was right, where Nick was wrong and where Nick was right, y'all could do that. But I guarantee you, we're right more often than we're wrong. Are you saying?
I don't know about that.
It's
I
not
don't know
even
about
that
that,
hard.
maybe.
Bro.
We were right about this one, and we both were saying it. We both were saying it 100%. We didn't call whether he should be kicked off or him step down himself. I will say, okay, I will say, it takes a big man to step down when you're the captain, right? It's an IPL squad. There's only 8 of them out there. There's only 8 captaincies out there. It takes a big man to do that. So I can tip my cap to DK for that. Absolutely. But we've been saying it for a while. It's the right choice. Something that just isn't right. He says, I'm going to focus on my batting. The thing I was interested in, I get it. It's a team officials, okay? I get it. It's the PR kind of stuff. But the team officials, they had said, we were shocked by this decision. Yeah. And maybe it's because very few people stepped down. But they literally said, we were shocked by this. Like, you could have been too shocked, right? So me and Gabe, we're not always right. He's crazy saying that we're right more times than wrong. But some of the things that we've said that we were told would never happen, you know, captaincy change, and the fact that Chris Gale is going to get in, even though I know they tried and he had food poisoning. And not only that he was going to get in, it was the fact that he was going to get in and make a huge difference like he did yesterday. Makes us feel pretty good, right? We have 2 changes for Morgan. He puts Chris Green in there right away. People have been asking for that for a while. And they put in Mavi, who wasn't in last time. I'm curious to see how the change goes. And he puts Tripathi, right, number 1, who I got on my fantasy squad. What's up?
You also forgot the fact that we've been calling for everybody to win the toss and bat first, and it took the IPL like a month to figure that out.
Jahan's got a super comment here. I made a comment on your 3 wickets 2 days ago. Karthik should step down and Morgan should take over captaincy. You think he read that? You know what, man? I mean, it's a good call. It happened. Morgan was their vice captain. Morgan was the captain of the English squad when they won their World Cup in 2019. He's definitely got their credentials. This guy, I mean, he seems like he's not nervous whatsoever. He's been there before as far as the captain goes. Good call, Jahan. Thanks for the super chat.
Jahan, it looks like you have eyes because that was pretty evident what should have happened, honestly. Here's the thing, all right? When you're being a captain, especially in cricket, where there's so much responsibility, you're asked to be a leader of men. Okay, that's a big responsibility. And yes, you may be a great athlete, but you're not just responsible for your performance. You're responsible for everyone else's performance. And when you make moves that don't work, those people now are looking at you. Okay, those people are looking at you and say, dude, you know what I mean? This was your experiment with Narine, or this was your experiment not batting Tripathi in the top order, or this was your experiment with this bowler, and you've got to have strong will and have strong gumption to deal with that. Like, I guarantee you, listen, Kohli has no problem saying, listen, I made the choice and I made the choice. It is what it is. You know what I mean? But
what is Coulter-Nile doing in there for Pattinson?
I did see that. I don't know if he was hurt or if they're just starting to switch things up. Somebody told him
not to prove that he should be in there.
Somebody said in one of the chats yesterday, Gabe, normally when teams are comfortably ahead, they start making, that's what they're saying about RCB. They start making, what did they say? They start, not in the chat, I'm sorry, in the comments. They start making changes to start testing things out. With what we've seen in the IPL this year, does anybody actually think they have a comfortable, absolute guaranteed lock in the playoffs? Really?
Wow.
To start experimenting?
Come on with the wide. Thank you. You know we love you to death, 100%. I got nothing wrong with this comment. But I will say, he says, to be honest, Gabe and Nick, almost all cricket fans were in favor of Morgan being captain. I will say.
So why did we get crushed when we made that statement?
Yes. I will say, from the people that watch our videos, we were mentioning it, I think, like game 2. And then we were definitely calling for it when he talked about we had to hit a few more sixes. Like we had said glaringly, like that is not a good leadership decision. But this is the thing, like another wide, come on. Stop it. Ponting stepped down when he was with Mumbai years ago. And that's how I think Rohit Sharma took over for him. And then some guy said mentioned in the comment earlier, like that was the end of his career. Like this is not the end of Karthik's career. Like not too many people saw that coming. People probably asking for like we were. We're not saying that they listened to our stream and they said, "Oh yeah, we should definitely do that." But we got crushed for suggesting it. Is all we're trying to say. Yeah, you can't experiment in the playoffs, RJ. That's right. You got to get these things figured out right now. I just think KKR, you make a change like this, it can have short-term instant effects. Mumbai's got to make sure they don't sleep on this team.
Now, guys, let me know in the chat. Is Narine done? Because so far, this arm thing, I cannot. They're just saying that the team dropped them in order to protect them from that action because it's under investigation. Is he dropped or not? Okay. Is it illegal what he did or not?
Sorry, Gabe. I love this. I'm not surprised. CFA has Tom Curran and Jordan fans. That is the only place they exist. Oh, yes. Oh, man, the shade. And you know what? You're not wrong. Oh, my gosh. The only place I get crushed for saying Tom Curran is not a top-class cricketer.
With that being said, I was wrong. Here's another one. I can't remember the dude that made that comment. Here's another bold comment. I was wrong when I said that you should just throw wides because, you throw 6 wides. Yes, you get extra balls for it. Correct. It is just like a free ball, so they get extra balls for it. However, batters often swing at those wide balls and either get themselves out or get like a run or a dot. You know what I mean? I still think it's a good strategy instead of, trying to come after a guy and giving up a 6. Let him get himself out. But if you guys know the answer to it, did they lose Narine? Because honestly, even though I have not been a fan of Narine's batting this year, guys, if KKR loses Narine as a bowler, I don't think they have enough to get to the playoffs. I think they're done. I think
they have some other pieces.
Not enough to win.
I think at 11, you take one away. I mean, there's certain guys that you don't want to lose in certain squads, but I think they still have a chance, 100%. I agree. Whenever I hear Tripathi, too, I think of Mirzapur. I like that comment.
I'm telling you, I did the research on this team. Obviously, this was one of my teams, and this is my secret love. Their big buy this year was, of course, the best a man can be. I like that. The best a man can be. But Narine is like their top dude, man. And if they lose Narine, Nagarkati's been hit or miss this year. I mean, Mobby, who on this team is good enough, as good as Narine? That's going to guarantee you your 2 wickets a game. You know what I mean?
Was he averaging 2 wickets?
Bro, Narine, even though he was batting horribly, he was still averaging 1 or 2 wickets a game, and his economy rate was low. He never got lit up. My man, he's allergic to the Jordan line. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can't. Well, I gotta still call it the Jordan line, guys. Whenever Narayan's bowling well and making an impact, Mr. Super Chat, sorry about that. Impact he gets called for throwing, and other bowlers from other nations other than India. I mean, and here's the thing: I saw the same action during the CPL, so it's nothing different that he did there.
Yeah, Narayan's not even averaging 1 wicket per match. He's got 6 matches he bowled in, and he got 5 wickets. I didn't think he was getting 2 a game. That would be incredible.
All right. Well, at least a wicket. Maybe I'm thinking back to the CPL as well. But a wicket a game is important, bro. And
I'm not saying it's not, but I just think that I think you might be overestimating his value to the team. He's definitely valuable. You definitely don't want to lose him. I'm not saying that. He's definitely not a scrub. But I don't think he's a difference maker on them getting the playoffs or not.
I know that we are novices. What's wrong with his action? Explain. Somebody tell me, because I've gone back and watched it. I mean, I don't see him bending an elbow. It's not like he's throwing like a baseball player. What is it that he's doing allegedly incorrectly? Let me know in the chat.
Oh, I want to go with Gill so bad, but I figured you already had him, so I had to find a way to make up points on you. I don't feel good about my Dream 11 squad today. Oh my gosh.
Who'd you go with?
Tripathi. And I went for Yadav. I mean, Yadav has been tearing it up recently. I have to go for some dark horses against you.
Uh, 15 degrees is not illegal. You look, everybody's going off, and they always after Narine, looking Reneel. What up, girl? I'm just saying. I guess they said he was reported in the CPL. All right. And did the CPL find anything wrong with his action? No. Thank you, Minatian. 15 degrees is not illegal action, but Narine has a history with illegal action. Nothing new. Abhishek. Wow. I don't think I've seen so much division on one player. Have you, Nick? Where you got a lot of Narine haters in here. You got a lot of Narine love in here.
This is the thing, though. If he's been accused of this more than once, right, by 2 different governing boards, whatever you want to call it, I mean, there's got to be some truth to it. I mean, there's got to be something about his delivery that's funky or that they don't like. There's got to be something to it that happens more than once. It's easy to throw that card like, oh, they're just picking on him or they're calling him out. It's not fair. But if it's happened more than once, like, come on.
Well, it's not the governing boards. It's other players or captains that report it to those governing boards. The governing boards have not actually found him guilty of it, obviously.
And who's investigating him? What they call private eyes against him?
They call the league, and I guess they look back at tape.
That's what I'm saying. If the league, because the league could simply say, like, oh, get out of here with that nonsense. Or the league can say, okay, we're going to investigate it, right? I mean, the governing boards have something to do with it. They're not just, these guys are going rogue and trying to hire Magnum PI to figure it out.
Now, I would normally be concerned, Nick, that in the 3rd over, we only have 14 runs. But we saw at Sarjar yesterday, bro, where those first few overs, it was hard to score, even though they were in the power play. And these pitches, which is something we also mentioned, have been slowing down dramatically, okay, from the original games played. Because we saw the same thing in the CPL. Not a bold statement, just the same.
No one there.
Just an observation. But we got 18 on nil.
Be right back.
Yeah. And I think that now we should start looking for what you guys mentioned before. 160 is a good score. That's a good IPL score. So 160, 170. Wow.
Oh, yes. I thought he dropped that. There you go.
That's your boy, the Tripathi.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. You take a risk. I'd rather take the wicket, though.
Wow. Nice. Bolt.
Snatch that.
Bolt also averages 1 or 2 wickets. That's what I'm saying.
That's my other boy that I picked up. Yadav right there.
Oh, so you got Bolt and Yadav?
No, I had Tripathi and Yadav. I think I made Tripathi my captain, though, hoping for the best. It is what it is.
Wow, great catch. And there's nothing you can do about that. Even he's smiling like, wow.
Nice.
It's just not fair.
Oh, it's totally fair. That was beautiful.
Nick,
we had some lame fielding plays already in these few overs, so it was nice to get that one.
To the fire. Who do you think are the best 4 bowlers on your Mumbai Indians? Don't look at stats. Just off the top of your head, when you watch these games, who are your guys?
For Mumbai, Bumrah, Bolt, Pattinson, which he should be in here right now. Right? Those are my top 3 guys. Other than that, I don't know. Who I would put at number 4.
Look at the economy rate from Pollard, because he's on my squad today. People forget because they just expect him as a batter. Bro, not only does he get wickets, bro, he hasn't gone over, I think, 10 any game this year. He's 7, 6, 8. Pollard is deceptively good at bowling. That's what I'm saying. You guys are so stacked with bowling. Oh, I hate you. Oh, Mumbai Indians, guys, let's be honest. They're going to be in the playoffs. It's ugly. Oh.
If they're not, then it's like, what is going on?
Oh, it's got to be a total collapse.
They had said at the toss, they were interviewing Rohit Sharma, and they said, you've only used 12 guys this year. Like, how do you explain that, you know? And it's just one of those situations where you got guys that are deep, those guys are reliable. You don't need to make too many changes. And TM said the same thing happened to Ryan 7 years ago. This is not new. He had to change his action, and he got to play again. That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, if it's happened a few times, then there's got to be some truth to it.
Maybe I got to go back and watch some more film because everybody has different action. You know what I'm saying? I love Bishnoi's action. Bishnoi, to me, it's not even that he's so deceptive. You know what I mean, Nick? Especially with his run-up. So, but unless they're clearly like bending their elbow more than 15 degrees, unless they look like a baseball, and I know pitching, you know that, bro. If one guy actually looked like he was throwing a baseball out there, I'd be able to pick it up immediately. Even Chris Green was reported. See, and I just think that that's just being some people call it gamesmanship. To me personally, I call it hating. You know, our team.
They said it's the umpires that report, not the players. It's the umpires.
Okay, interesting.
I like Hans' comment. Top 4 bowlers right here: Bumrah, Bolt, Campbell, Jordan.
What are you doing? Oh, I'm never gonna live that Jordan thing down, bro. Oh gosh, Jordan yesterday. You gotta be kidding me, bro. Oh.
Yeah, Norkia AJ 97, 98 mile per hour yesterday. That guy was throwing some gas. I still can't believe he was like the last choice. Oh, we'll take a Norkia too, I guess.
Oh, that was close. I mean, bowling is good, guys. You guys see it now more than anybody else. If you don't have guys that you can count on to get those wickets, especially in the death overs, you're done. And
come on, gotta get that.
Pollard bowls in those death overs, guys. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Why report Gale? What did he do? He showed up. That's what Gale did. You can't bend your elbow more than 15 degrees. Temporary action illegal. Well, think about it. A lot of time too, when you see spinners, most of them look the same when they're coming. You know what I mean? Like,
what's up, Jody?
Oh, she's up.
Come on, Boomerang. Give me a wicket.
There you go. Let it go.
Or a dot works too, but I want a wicket. Rana, this guy can be a beast. Yeah, Jody, who are you supporting? Let me guess. Whoever Nick's not.
Oh, the 6 whisperer in the chat. I think that means a 6.
Not right now.
Come on, Jody.
Wicket, not a 6.
The power of Jody.
Overcome the powers of Jody.
Come on, the power of Jody.
It's not a 6, but
a boundary.
Nobody out there. I hate the power play.
I'll take it.
Mumbai Indians versus the Kolkata Knight Riders. I never say that city name right.
Gabe, not every delivery for Narine. Yeah, maybe I'm missing the actual delivery they're complaining about. You know what I mean? And I could see you like messing up your delivery one time in baseball. It's mechanics, right? Pitchers lose their mechanics all the time, and that's when they fly open. That's what we call like flying open at the shoulder. So if when you're pitching, if you come down and you don't stay closed, your balls are gonna be wide. That's why guys throw balls and they go over people's heads. I mean, there's a lot that goes into it. All right, let me update this score. 4 overs. This is a low.
I haven't even thought about the score yet.
I got it. This is a low power play. My gosh. 2-0. We need at least 15 more runs. If we don't get 40 in the power play, holy, what are we going to score this game? 25 for 1. In the 4th over. And to Nick's point, man, you don't want to lose a wicket in that first in the power play, man.
Definitely don't want to lose 2. Here's Coulter-Nile bowling. We got another super chat here. Thank you, Jahan. Unless it is so obvious they are throwing, what is the point of reporting them so many times? For them to be cleared to bowl again after testing, then reporting again, clearing them, reporting, etc. Yeah, I mean, it seems like it's not fair, but if they have the rule, right? They have the rule, then they have the rule. And, I mean, this is the thing. Like, it's not a very fair comparison, but as a teacher, you have students that are really, really good kids, but they keep forgetting to do something that's important and detrimental to their grade. Like, they keep continuing to do it. If I don't let them know about it, or if I don't let their parents know, like, hey, they keep forgetting to do this or that, then is it going to be fixed? I mean, if you're a Narine fan, I get it. I would be getting mad as well. I'm looking at it as not a Narine fan, is just someone who, I don't want to say completely objective because there's Gabe's secret love, so I got a little bit of hate for him. But I don't know. I don't know, guys. If I was a fan of him or the team, I would definitely probably be really annoyed as well. Thanks for the super chat. Gabe, what do you think?
Unless it's something that's blatant, again, I think it's and now it really upsets me because it's the umpires, because they blow so many calls and that's what you're focusing on. Really, you miss no balls, but you're looking at people's elbows. You miss blatant no balls where foots are way over the lines or wide balls, but really the elbow. Nice. Get out of here. In baseball,
threw it back in quick. Nice.
In baseball, one of the things that they do, Nick, which drives me crazy, one of the new things that they've got started doing is, especially when it's cold, kids like wearing Under Armours. Well, they have to match your uniform, because if it's white Under Armour, or if it's a bright color, if you're a pitcher, it throws the batter off, right? So these umpires will make these kids in the wintertime out here pitch sleeveless, basically freezing over what ultimately doesn't matter. Okay, come on.
3. With the 3.
That's what I'm saying. And I didn't even mention Coulter-Nile when we talked about bowling.
Yeah, we always forget about him. Remember Ashwin copied Narine action, the video I sent you, Nick, on Instagram. Ashwin did that in many matches. No one take action against him. He copied Narine action, which is the same. That's interesting. That is very interesting.
I mean, like I said, we got people on both sides of the fence here. Man. Gabe, how you feel about Karthik now? You know what? He's a big man. He's a big man. You know what I mean? Come on, nobody be out there. Good. One of the things I've always wanted in boxing, right? Because I was a fighter, and you know, when you get jobbed by the umpire and by the referee, obviously in a boxing match, and I'm thinking about Oscar De La Hoya versus Trinidad. I'm thinking about some of the worst decisions of all time. And you know you didn't win that fight. You know what? For once, I would love to see. I would love that fighter, even though he won because the judges gave it to him and the referee. I would love that fighter to say, "Yeah, I don't know what they were looking at. You know, I got lucky to get this decision. You know." But nobody ever does that. Nobody ever does that.
No.
And I think that it just takes such a big man. I give him credit. It's hard to step down. I mean, we've been calling for it, but it's hard for yourself to drop yourself and say, you know what? My captaincy is not working. I think another player, another man is going to be better at this job than I am. Because here's the thing, and I preach this to Trey all the time. I don't care who you step in the ring with. I don't care who you step on the field with. If you don't think you're the best player on the field, then don't play. Or every athlete thinks they're the best player on that field.
Did he edge it? Tell me he edged it. Oh, he's walking.
Oh, man. Come on. 2 in the power play. There goes Rana.
You know what the problem is, Gabe? It's Morgan. He's a horrible captain. You already got 2 wickets. It's all his fault. He's horrible.
Bro, no, they're trying to increase that run rate. Look at this, 33 runs. So they're swinging at almost
Coulter-Nile. Oh, he didn't even touch it.
He didn't touch it.
Why did he walk?
Why did he walk? He didn't touch it.
What did we miss? Off the glove? Man, you guys got the best eyes in the entire world.
This is not bueno.
Wow. I did not see that, but, you know, because he's walking away. Obviously, he's out. Man.
And that's to the point where somebody earlier said it's a slow pitch, Gabe, like you mentioned. So it's better to take singles and doubles and, you know, get yourself out. And they're looking at only having 33 in the power play. So they're probably saying we got to put up more runs, and they're taking big chances.
Yeah, that was huge. That was a huge wicket. I was talking trash about Coulter-Nile because I love Pattinson, but, you know, we'll take it now.
I'll be mad, bro, if Coulter comes on.
Wouldn't it be crazy if he puts up like even a 30 would be good for him right now, the way he's been going. Wouldn't it be crazy if he puts up like a 30 or a 50 right now?
I wish it for him. I really do. Because what he did today was what he did by I think he actually was a good captain by putting the needs of the team in front of his own needs. You know what I mean? And his own ego. So I wish it. I hope he get him a 50, half century.
If you're talking about my Morgan comment, that was a whole bunch of sarcasm, guys. That was not me being serious to get rid of Morgan. That was a whole bunch of sarcasm.
No, that was tongue in cheek. You'll know when Nick is serious.
Come on, I'm not going to kill a guy after 2 wickets in the first match.
But honestly, Nick, if this guy Coulter can also bowl, oh my gosh, bro, it's an embarrassment of riches. The question is, who can't bowl on Mumbai Indians? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my gosh. Who do you target? Yeah, no, I hit his glove. And to his credit, he said, yeah, don't even bother reviewing that.
Yeah.
Nick, you won't, but Gabe might. That's true. I do jump off the cuff really quickly, people.
But that's the beautiful thing about an opinion, though, right? I mean, you can make an opinion whenever you want, and it's just an opinion. You have that safety measure where if you're wrong, like, oh, it was just what I thought. Sometimes they come quick, sometimes they go bad. About Coulter-Nile, well, I'll just say, like, only evidence I had about him was his first over. 2 wides, what was it, 12 or 14 runs? I'm used to Pattinson going out there right after Bolt, giving up only 2 or 3 and keeping it low. I mean, look at the rest of the guys so far. They've only gotten 33. And they had gotten 14 off Coulter-Nile, right? That was just my first impression. Now my first impression is way better than that.
Well, how did I pronounce? Gabe, you know you want to pronounce his name, Nathan Culture Club Nails. Ooh, here's Dupac. I'm telling you, I was getting all the heat, bro. Now, is that politics, Gabe? You were pointing out that he don't want Morgan to come in front of him. Now, how about that? Again, you got to go ahead and look at the situation. You just lost 2 wickets. If you're Morgan, this guy obviously needs to improve his batting. Obviously, maybe now that he's not captain, he can focus on his batting, but you want to make sure that you get the guy out there, and then you're going to put yourself out there. Maybe you bring in somebody else. You know you got Andre Russell waiting in the wings, but you don't want Russell to get in there until at least the death overs or close to it. So strategically, yeah, throw him out there. If he gets you 30 runs, 40 runs, gets you some overs, not if he goes out early, then at least you can come in and slow down the wicket rate, not run rate, but the wicket rate.
Did Coulter-Nile just throw a maiden over right there? Maiden over?
I think so.
He had 14 runs going into that second over, and he still got 14 runs.
I think so.
He might get 1 run. I don't know, but that's super impressive. Wow, that's super impressive. Abhishek, what are you doing to me? I appreciate you're with me for once, and you're trolling Gabe, but you say sorry to Gabe? Where's my sorry from the past? Not even a chance. You love it in the past. It's so kind and generous. Gabe, if you don't mind, I'm going to take your wallet right now, if that's okay with you. Come on, man. Bring the filthy.
Another dot ball. Man, this is the worst run rate I think I've seen. Bro, they haven't got to 40. They're at 34.
What kind of a question is this? Of course I'm going for Mumbai. Of course I got the hat on. I got the shirt on. I've been crying for Mumbai the entire time. Come on. Now, if you're saying I don't sound like I am, come on. I'm nervous. I don't want to ever lose, especially not against Gabe, especially with my number one team. And I see Pattinson out there when we've won all these games with Pattinson in there. I get nervous, but of course I'm going for Mumbai. Of course.
And I'm going for KKR, guys. I'm concerned, though. I can see the writing on the wall. They lost 2 wickets, like Nick mentioned, in the power play. That's never good. They didn't even score 50. We like at least 40 or 50. They're at 34. The pitch is so slow right now.
He gave it 5. All right. I was way off there. I thought I saw 14 when he was coming in. My bad.
Yeah, what would you do if Campbell wins Cricketer of the Year in the next 5 years? Bro, I'll be the biggest Campbell fanboy. I'll apologize. I'll get me an I Heart Campbell t-shirt. Listen. But to my credit, Nick, was I not
to my credit? You're one of the only guys in the business that would say that sentence. Keep going.
But yo, I want you to let people know how I am as a Yankee fan. When they made the playoffs, did I not say they weren't going to win? Did I not throw shade on my own Yankees?
Yep.
On the Kraken. I call it how it is, man. I called for a guy in the Yankees to be benched who's a superstar. Bench him. He ain't playing well right now. He's not helping the team.
Yeah, Dante, you're right. This is not hat quality. I agree. It's not my favorite hat. It's got my favorite team's name on it, and it's the best we can get here in the States, but it is not my favorite. You can ask Gabe. And we spent top dollar on these hats. It's not my favorite.
We did.
Super chat here from Shrujan. Coulter-Nile was supposed to play to begin with, but he was sick and Pattinson performed, so Mumbai didn't change with winning combo. Yep. Coulter-Nile is a good bowler. Hey, I've already been indoctrinated. All right? I've already been indoctrinated. I was too spoiled with Pattinson giving up 2 or 3 after Bolt gives up 2 or 3. I like him now. Okay? I wasn't killing him, but just so you guys know, even if I talk a little bit of trash, what happens next? Tell me what happens next. Why would I stop now? Come on.
So wait, Coulter-Nile was supposed to. So Pattinson wasn't even supposed to be. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, bro. Mumbai is deep. I hate.
This question, Abhishek, I have no idea. If you're, I'm not sure if it's like a tongue-in-cheek comment or you're being serious, but I don't know. It all works through YouTube and StreamYard. I'm assuming if it doesn't go through, then you'll get a refund. I have no idea. Sorry if that happened to you, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Dante, you said before. Good call.
If you need to make a comment, please put it through, and we're glad to read it. Pattinson was actually a replacement for Malinga. Oh my gosh, I forgot. You guys also had Malinga. Oh God. Yep. Oh man. Bro, you could tell who's got the good auctioneers and who doesn't.
Doing a horrible job of keeping up the score. Shahar's in here. And that's the thing. I forgot to mention Shahar's name with those bowling. I mean, they're bowlers. Come on, get out of here. Forgot to mention Kunal. Forgot to mention all these people. It's out of control.
42. Oh my gosh. You heard it right, guys. 42 for 2 in the
Catch it. Thank you.
Oh my.
Woo! There's your man Pollard. Woo, there goes that man. Gabe, I love having him in my squad. I love that the IPL is way longer than the CPL so that I can enjoy your punishment of that man Pollard. Without the hat, too. Look, he's got the fresh haircut. This guy's got way more hair than I do. It's not fair. Oh, goodbye, Gil. Take that, Gabe squad.
And you know he's on my squad.
Oh, yeah. You love yourself some Gil, as you say. A phrase from you.
Shove him in Gil. And you know what's scary? The way this pitch is playing, 20 may be the top score for us right now. Gosh.
Yeah, I mean, he got 21 on 23. You're right. The way it's going, that's a huge score. That's half your guys' score.
Jeez. Dang you, Pollard. Dang you.
Yes, Gabe. Remember, 32 is your magic number. Do you know why? The number.
Oh, man.
This is an interesting comment. This really is. Captain Morgan facing a mutiny tonight. It would seem that way, right? I mean, it would seem like that. Like there's no way. Now, Morgan, is he going to join the team and mutiny on himself? Probably not. This is an interesting partnership. Former captain versus newer captain.
Could you imagine if this is the 100 partnership right here? If they both get 50
for a long time, I can see it happening. Yes, Jahan is single-handedly carrying the super chat. We appreciate him.
Jeez.
He is single-handedly taking care of that. We appreciate any love and support. Shahar says, I want to get a wicket too.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Shahar. There goes that man. 2 wickets. Hat trick alert. Dinesh. Oh, I feel so bad crushing the guy. I feel so bad. The guy just made like the almost human look at Gabe's face. He's not frozen, guys. That's just his face right now. I feel so bad for him right now. I am just more happy for Mumbai doing Mumbai things. I mean, what was that? Oh, my gosh. Oh, my. If you're a fan of DK, I am not trying to add fuel to the fire. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to be nice. I'm just hoping for a hat trick right now. It was Boomer. Yep, you're right. I want to be nice. But you're absolutely right.
No, I'm not going to be nice. That's why reverse sweep. Really?
Abdullah says, I'm still laughing. But it wasn't even a reverse. It was an attempt to reverse sweep. I mean, I'm trying not. I'm actually a nice guy in real life, okay? I'm trying not to be mean. But, man, DK's making it so hard right now.
Nick, you want to tell me again how Narine doesn't matter and how this team is in good shape?
You guys aren't bowling right now.
Narine could have done that. Tank right now, okay? KKR, this is disgusting. SRK needs to make a phone call. Are you kidding me? Captainship is going down. Yeah, they are you kidding me?
Can you imagine if you guys lose Morgan and Russell before the 10th over?
It's the 7th over, bro. They're in the 8th over right now. You've lost 4 wickets in 7 overs and not even 8 whole overs. Really? They're giving their wickets away. Oh, listen, my.
I'm going to change my previous statement that you don't want to lose 2 wickets in the power play. You don't want to lose 4 by the 8th over. That's my new strategy. Avoid losing 4 before the 8th. Now, I have seen some crazy things in the IPL, right? I'm having a whole lot of fun. I've seen crazy things in the IPL. I don't think it's going to happen, but could you imagine if Mumbai loses 5 in the first 8 overs?
Nick, you know what? That's a bold statement right there. You don't want to lose 4 in the first 8 overs. Bold statement, my friend.
It's a very strong statement. I agree. But I'm a pretty bold guy. What can I say?
You gotta be kidding
Hat trick alert. Come on. I'm not reading the chats. I want to see. Hat trick or not. I want to see it live.
No way. No way. Russell, you better go for a dot ball here. If you get yourself out on a hat trick, I'm going to lose it.
Dang it. Now I'll read the chats.
Bro. This is
biggest game plan. Oh my gosh. Biggest game plan. Don't lose 4 by the 8th over.
Bold statement there, Cotton.
You heard it here first, guys. I was right once again.
That's an interesting bold statement there, Cotton.
Oh man, I see what I see. What can I say? It's a talent.
Oh my gosh, this is bad, and it's bad not only because they're losing, but they're losing to Nick's team. New Mumbai Indians. Do people just lay down for them? You know what? In a minute, I'm gonna start the conspiracy theories in here. I'm gonna be that guy.
Can we just look at Shahar's line? 2 wickets, 3 runs, and 1 over. Wow. This is an interesting comment right here. I did not think about this. You are killing my buzz right now. Let Mumbai win. This will go good for CSK. That's a true comment because Mumbai is comfortably in those top spots, comfortably behind DC. KKR loses. It just gives CSK more chances to sneak into that number 4. What are you doing to me? Why are you trying to kill me right now? I'm trying to enjoy myself. Why do you give me that comment? Oh, CSK.
It's as I like to call it, it's an added bonus. But do you really let not against Mumbai? No, not against Mumbai. Oh gosh. Are the Mumbai Indians the new Boston Red Sox? Do I loathe the Mumbai Indians the way I loathe Nick? I'm trying to think about that right now.
I don't know if that's possible because don't forget, Gabe, in case you have forgotten, your Yankees allowed the Red Sox to make history.
Bro.
The one and only team.
Not this morning. Come on. Come on. Really?
Oh, you have forgotten your hatred for Red Sox.
It's so bad, KKR fans. So bad. Is there a mutiny? I'm going to ask. I don't care. Here's another bold statement. Bold statement guy. I don't even know who that was, but bold statement guy. This is a bold statement for you. Is it a mutiny on the team or is it a job? Is it a job? Are the umpires in on this stuff? I see some funny action going on. People's wrists, elbows are
Why
bent.
does every uneducated sports fan go automatically to
the fix is in? Fixed. The fix is in.
Always. There's got to be a reason for it.
No, they're just getting outplayed, man. They're getting outplayed.
My favorite YouTube channel, Dodger Blue. I mention them all the time. I had to watch their video yesterday because the Dodgers, they had the best winning percentage of any team ever this year. They're down 3-1 in the series against the Braves. One more loss and they're out, and I'll be so happy. I couldn't wait to hear what excuses they were going to make for their team this time. Did you know that they called, or the one guy called, he said, we aren't getting any hits off crappy pitching. They called the Braves crappy pitching. Tell me, Gabe, oh gosh, Russell, why do you got to do that to me?
Get it out.
Jeez, he hit the D in Dubai.
You know something, by the way,
I drop him from my squad, of course.
Something we forgot to mention yesterday, Nick. Did you realize that the universe boss, broke the screen? He hit a ball so hard. they're gonna charge him for it. Oh my, that was like one of the best performances ever, man. He's like, he broke the screen. That's coming out of his paycheck. Oh, that cousin.
Oh man, strategic timeout. But anyways, just to finish my thought about Dodger Blue. Gabe, crappy pitching? Do the Braves have crappy pitching?
Unless they weren't watching the Braves play all season, and in the playoffs, where in the first 2 games, their starters gave up 0 runs against the Cincinnati Reds.
That's what I'm saying. You can't be such a fan for your team. You can't be such a homer that you cannot see the world around you. You just cannot be that way.
Bro.
For me, it would be the easiest post game to ever do a live stream on. The Dodgers are doing what the Dodgers do in the playoffs every single year. Plain and simple.
You know, People look at me like, this is KKR. This is my team. And I'm going to kill him today on our 3 wickets. I'm going to kill him. I'm absolutely going to kill him. All right. CSK, that's my team. I've been killing them all year long. I do the same with the Yankee fans, but I'm realistic. Okay. I hate the fan that like everything's all good. We have lost 82 games in a row, but the world is great. Everything is fine. Nothing needs to change. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Come on. And there's a lot of fans that'll go down with that shit, man. Now, I don't know if it's a real thing, Nick. I'm going to try it out. Wicked alert here. Because after every strategic timeout, this is what the guys say in the dugout view. Morgan is an Englishman, right? Englishman. Well, he's not up any which way. But after strategic timeouts, I guess Englishmen always get out. Now I'm going to get crushed here by all the English fans. But 51, it's 51 for 4, guys. I'm updating it right now. You can tell when
right, guys, it's 7:46 strategic timeout. I have got another conference early in the morning I got to run to. Thank you so much for joining me. I will be definitely checking out this entire game in its entirety later on. Cannot wait. Thank you so much for checking us out here on Cricket for Americans. Don't forget, if you get bored today, before you go to bed, if you want to check out what's going on in Born Reviews, we got some reactions on there. Most recently, Lakshmi Bomb, Jordan Indian. Go ahead and check it out and see what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe and like this video specifically. Gabe, take it over. Adios, everybody.
Nick, be kind to that student. Oh, Morgan's an Irishman. He won't get out. All right, got it. This is the paid version of StreamYard. Correct. This is the paid version of StreamYard. Captain, I saw something interesting here. Who said English captains were 3 for 17 in IPL this year? Here it goes. That would be, who are the English captains? Oh, well, Sunrisers have a lot to do with that, right? Sunrisers. Who else is an English captain out here in the IPL? Not Smudgy. Smudgy is Australian. Oh, IPL ever, not this year. IPL ever. Got it. I was gonna say 3 for 17. Like, let me do the math here. Okay. Well, that would honestly, that makes sense to me though. Think about it. These games are being played for the most part in India, right? Today, now we're in the UAE, but these are not their grounds, so they're probably not as familiar with the grounds. It's an advantage, I would say, to the home team and the home players. I would think. Warner's Australian. How dare you? Oh, my bad. Yeah, Warner's Australian. My bad. So Warner's Australian. So is Smudge. Is there even an English captain this year? Because technically, Owen Morgan is English. He's Irish. I'm gonna say it like Jody does. Irish. Here we go. And there we go. No wicket after that strategic timeout. But no boundary either. Gosh, they can't buy a boundary. Gabe, the West Indies squad for New Zealand is out. Oh my gosh. Stokes and Butler have captained. Butler, there we go. Butler, well, no, but in the past, right? You talked about ever. I was going to say, Butler's not the captain this year, neither is Stokes. Got it. Gosh, I hate those little like baby reverse sweeps, man. Kevin Peterson, captain RCB once. I mean, captain is not an easy job. Guys, we talked about it. I think that the very first thing we saw when we very first test match we saw was Joe, and again, we just go from what we know, and we saw how Joe Root had left off Stuart Broad, and he made some bad choices. And my West Indies were able to win that very first Test match against England this year. And we talked about captaincy in cricket is the hardest thing in all professional sports. It absolutely is. Come on, go all the way back. Go all the way back, please. Boundary. I mean, when you can place it that way and get a quick boundary or an easy boundary that way, it's nice. But that's just such a dangerous shot, guys. Morgan scooped it. That little scoop shot. I mean, guys, we're through 10 overs, basically. 10 overs. One more ball, and we're through 10 overs, and they have 57 runs. At best. At best. What are we looking at? Maybe, if they're lucky, 140. I can't see the score being higher than 140. Ooh. Almost miscommunication there. 160 at best. You have more hope than I do. No, Minitium, please don't say that. Are you serious? Renell, send it to me on send it to me on Twitter. Send it to me on Twitter, Renell. Oh my gosh, if they kept shy, oh. And guys, I'm from the Caribbean, okay? I'm a West Indies fan, all right? And you guys want to see some hate? Watch how I kill my own guys. Oh my gosh. You know what? If that's true, Holder needs to step down as captain. Come on, man. What is going on? Just how? 135 max. I said 140 at best. Yes, they are, Gabe. What? You gotta be kidding me. Oh my gosh. Renil, we were all talking about how both Hope should have been dropped, how there needed to be changes, Campbell, and they made no changes, 0 changes. Really? Really? Wow. Wow. This is just, I don't even get it. I don't even get it. You know, somebody told me, or somebody asked, great shot there by Russell. What is something that I think would improve IPL? Maybe stop putting so much responsibilities on these captains. Captaincy is such a tough thing, man. And just maybe put more responsibility on coaches. Oh, unbelievable. You know, here comes the darkness. If I saw Campbell in ODI, I would like him. I'm sure he's a good ODI player, but he has not been a good test player. Come on, man. I can go inning by inning for you if you'd like this year. What he's done so far. Are you serious? Redemption time for John Campbell. Oh, like honestly, my stomach just hurt when they said that. I got agita. I don't know if it's heartburn. I may be having a mini stroke. Something. Come on, Russell. Lead us, boy. Oh, that's wow. Nasty bouncer at his head. That was self-defense, really, because I was going to hit his head. And wow, Boomerang. Oh, my gosh. That is, yeah, I mean, just, yeah. There's only been a few games where they removed Gabriel and brought in a new guy. So wait, the guy that gets you the wickets, even though he's hurt, you remove him and you keep Campbell and you keep... Oh gosh, aneurysm. Uh, you know. Oh, thank you, Minitium, because I was gonna lose it. I was absolutely gonna lose it. KKR may get bowled out, guys. This is sad. And again, I hope that on the other side we see Mumbai Indians struggle. Maybe the pitch is this slow. I mean, that was a great ball by Bumrah. Nasty bouncer. Right. I mean, that was self-defense. Really. I can't even blame Andre Russell for that because it was going to take his head off. But the Campbell drop gave, yeah, I'm sure he did. Gave hope West Indies Batman might be right. Oh man. Here comes Paddy Cummings, the best a man could be. What do you expect out of? I mean, you've lost 5 wickets in about just over half the game. I mean, do they even make it to the death overs? Wow. Yeah, he wasn't even trying to swing at that. He's just trying to get out of the way. Nobody wants to wear that. KKR is a new RCB. RCB is a new CSK. See where KKR Higgins is recent review said they plan to reach top 10 by 2030. Wide ball there. They plan to reach. I can be better selective sleeper. With I'm telling you, West Indies killing me. They're killing me. Oh my gosh. That just ruined my day. And you know what? I feel bad because I got a parent-teacher conference later on today as well. And I'm going to be in a bad mood. Oh, man. Boomer's next ball to Paddy Cummings. Oh. Little single there. Cummings gets himself off strikes. Too much politics in West Indies cricket. I've heard that. Renil, I mean, let me know. What do you think? Is it politics? Yeah, but I was also supporting the Knight Riders. You know what I mean? That's my secret love there. But they've been on a downward spiral. I want to say it started with the absence of Narine. The last 2 games, they've looked really, really flat, really bad. This is going to be a bad loss, guys. They've lost 5 wickets through 11 overs. They're going to get bowled out. Arav, spoken as a true student. don't snitch on your students, Gabe. You know what, Arav? Just for you, I will not snitch on them today. Whatever Gabe says. Oh man, Shahar, they're so deep. They're so deep. 65, guys. There's not even 63 for 5. 63 for 5. I can't even make this score up. 63 for 5. Please let this pitch be that bad so that this looks like a competitive game later on. Because if they just gave up because of the situation, for lack of a better, if it was just like, oh, Karthik stepped down, season's over, no Narine. Doesn't it feel like they just did not show up to play, guys? Or am I overreacting? Wide ball swung at right there. Come on. Jihan, thank you for the super chat again. Much appreciated. Much love, brother. Have you heard of West India's Indian player? Yeah, Cornwall, of course. Rakeem Cornwall. The fittest man in the world. His training in 90% explosive cardio, 10% cricket skill. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, no, not the fittest man in the world, my friend. Let me tell you, he's a big boy. I got to see him in the CPL. He had played a few games for the West Indies as well, but he didn't play well good in tests at all. But I got to see him play well during the CPL. Had a couple wickets. The guy actually could rake a little bit. Well, I mean, we'll see, man. YouTube fan, KKR just gave up. That's what it feels like. But Jihan, thank you for the super chat. Again, much love. We appreciate it. Thank you for supporting the channel. Fittest man in the world. That's funny. He played test. Yeah. The only reason they didn't change, here it goes. The only reason it didn't change also because we did not have any 4-day tournament. Normally the West Indies choose players from the 4-day. Also politics involved. Oh my gosh. Target for KKR should be to play 20 overs. That's the question. Are they going to get bowled out or are they going to get through 20 overs? Are they going to get bowled out or are they going to go through 20 overs? Because this is, guys, I honestly, this is probably one of the worst scores of the IPL so far this year. What's the lowest score so far? I can't remember. It was like 123, right? 132 or something like that. 123, 132. This may be one of the worst scores of the year in the IPL. 66 for 5 through 12 overs. And we've literally lost all our top batsmen. We've got Owen Morgan there, and that's it. Wow. There we go, Paddy Cummings. Get yourself that 4. Nice little boundary there. See, that's something I'm still working on. So when we do our commentary, our leg side, onside, offside, cover drive, it'll come. It'll come. Paddy Cummings with a single there, gives a strike to Morgan. This is bad, man. This is rough. If Cornwell batted like Gabe, you want Pattinson or not? Oh, man. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't want either of them. Gabe, you want Pattinson or Coulter-Nile? They both are good. I mean, Pattinson has bowled extremely well this year, guys. I mean, he's up on the leaderboard for the wicket takers, the scalp takers. So, problem is they've got a lot of talent, And Mumbai looks good. I hate to say it because that's Nick's squad. Nick also likes him. You know, he's got RCB winning it all, but he's got them as one of the final 4. And I think he's going to have the final 4 pretty much right because I think he chose did he choose DC? No, I chose DC. I know for sure I chose DC. I can't remember. I had in KKR, which one of those predictions is going to be wrong. I did have Mumbai Indians in, but one of those predictions is going to be wrong. Either KKR or CSK are going to be out unless RCB just has an epic collapse. Gabe, don't forget KKR bowled out for 110 by RCB. Were they bowled out for 110? Oh, my gosh. I knew there was another low score. And guess what? Guess who they both belong to? There we go. Big 6. Oh, Paddy Cummings. Oh, Paddy Cummings. Now, you can see why they spent the money on this guy. Because not only is he a wicket taker, but the guy can put up some runs, man. He already had an innings this year where he put up 30. I think it was 30, 40 runs. I can't remember. If he could do that, it would be huge. If they can get to 130, guys, 140, then they got a shot. Not a good shot, but it's a shot. You can see Morgan is just trying to hang around long enough, let other guys score. He needs to be there in the death overs. Come on, get out, get out, get out, get out. Don't let anybody be there. Boundary. There we go, Paddy Cummings. Great over. Great over. That's the first big over in a while. what was that, 16 runs in that over, 17 runs, something like that. Gabe, think of Paddy. If Cummings is playing like this pitch isn't slow, what will Mountain Bye do? Oh my gosh. At least 150 today? Really? All right, I'll take 150. I mean, I see that we've got 5 wickets in hand. I'm just looking at who we have left in the lineup. You know what I mean, guys? Let's check as a matter of fact, because I know that they made some changes. Yeah, yet to bat is Green. And then Krishna, we know Krishna can't bat. Mavi and Varun. So they got CJ Green after this. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe between these last 3 guys, Cummings, Morgan, and Green, we can get to 130, 140 and still try to defend that. 49 all out in 3 ball. My ones today, they can test each of their players. It would be a dangerous. Why aren't cork bats allowed in baseball? That's a good question, because it helps with the travel of the ball with cork bats. You know what I mean? So if the bat is hollow, when it hits the ball ends up traveling further. And yes, players have been busted for that. Mumbai are going to dominate as KKR in the IPL. It looks like it, guys. It absolutely looks like it. Cummings looks good today. Cummings does look good today. Anything under 165 for this Mumbai team is a bad score. Yeah, I mean, I'm just hoping they make it competitive. 140, 150, make Mumbai play. I mean, you just lost so many of your big guns so early. That's brutal. Gabe, if both KKR and CKR sit out of the playoffs and the final might be Mumbai versus RCB. Oh my gosh. Renil, I will never. Oh, that was Wapnil. I will never hear the end of it. Nick will go on crowing and crowing and crowing and crowing and crowing. Oh my gosh. Cummings is a very underrated batsman. He is. I mean, he's got 21 runs now. Let him try to put up some runs. Like I said, if he can get 30 runs, man, like he did that last time, that'd be huge for this side. I think right now he has the top score, believe it or not, on the Knight Riders, because the top score was held by Shiv McGill at 21. He's now got 23. Come on, last ball. Let's see. Is he going to attack Chahar here? Action ball, the last ball. I love the last ball of an over. Sometimes it goes for a wicket. Sometimes it goes for a 6. Bad captaincy here by Rohit. Where is Bumrah? Oh, I'm sure he's saving Bumrah for, he's talking to him right now. I was going to say he's saving him for the death overs, but maybe he brings him in. Remember in the series, the West Indies were not only away, but usually unusual conditions. They did well. Oh, listen, the West Indies almost won that second test series. The first one they won, and the second series, actually, they were going to draw. And then it was an unbelievable performance by Stuart Broad. I still remember it. 3 wickets, 14 balls. And that literally saved that game for England. And England was able to win the series. Because if they draw out that series, then there were only 3 games. It's over, man. You know what I mean? But alas, it didn't happen that way. Paddy Cummings showing why he got that kind of money. Gave you understand England. Oh yeah, I understand England's a tough place to bat, which is why I'm looking forward to seeing some of the other test playing nations and seeing games at some of the other places. All the games were in England that we've seen, obviously, because of COVID restrictions. It looks like England got a lot of play actually early on. All right, here goes Kunal. Great ball there. So far, he's only giving up a run, running a dot there. And I would say if you're Cummings and Morgan, you got plenty of balls. Just look for good balls so that you can get runs. Yeah, nah, the ball didn't even touch that. He dropped that ball. I would say Pakistan played those conditions well. Watch out for Neil Wagner from New Zealand in the test. He bowls mean bouncers. No, Sarjan, a wicket, and now this match is over. Oh boy. I watch. Oh, get out, get out, get out, get out. Nope, somebody was there. It says, I watched your M. Johnson reaction video yesterday, and at one point Nick says, so I think if he hits the sticks, that's a bat. That batsman's out. How far you guys have come since then? Gian, thank you for the super chat again, man. Much appreciated. All the love. Thank you. Yes, our knowledge has come far. We still have some a ways to go as far as like not necessarily understanding, but being able to call the shots. You know, that's a cover drive, that's a scoop shot, you know, whatever, helicopter shot, a reverse sweep. Being able to, the field is probably the most confusing thing. You know, leg side, offside. You know, we know like silly point, and since we watch so much tests as well, when you got, you know, 3 slips in a gully, but we have come a long way. Thank you. We appreciate it. And I mean, we're enjoying it, man. We absolutely are enjoying it. Fantasy, playing fantasy has also, strategic timeout. Oh, what are they doing to me? I hate strategic timeouts. Why? Because usually a wicket falls. It's not good. Not good. Oh, I'm good. I got 7 minutes. I got 7 minute pitch outside, umpire's call. But thank you, Jihan. Thank you for the super chat, love. Gabe, who is your captain and vice captain today? I only got 2 players going today. I have Shubman Gill. I think I got him as my captain, and my vice captain is Pollard. It just worked out that way because I always like to have somebody on the bowling side just in case they don't play well or don't bat well. And I didn't want to touch guys that are going to play tomorrow and waste transactions that way. Gabe, favorite batsman for KKR? You know what? Shubman Gill, the young guy, Shubman Gill. Even though he had a bad performance today, right? 22 runs. The guy still got 22 runs. You know, he's usually stable at the top of that order. And I just love his poise. He's been one of the better young guys, I should say, playing at the top of the order. You know, Andre Russell, I was excited to see him bat, but honestly, he hasn't had the monster performances like I was explaining. He's hit monster sixes at times, but he hasn't gone out and given me 50 runs or, you know, a half century or 70 runs and literally won the game for his team. You know, he hasn't had that kind of performance. So, and then, you know, none of the other batters have really established themselves, you know, for KKR. I mean, the fact right now that Paddy Cummings is your lead scorer, that's a problem. Gill has been better than Paddicle on stats. So stop saying that. I like both of them. I like Gill and Paddicle. Did I say Paddicle was better? Oh no, somebody else said Gill has been awful. No, Gill has been better than Paddicle on stats. From the young guys, absolutely. Shubman Gill has been really good this year. She react to this video made 5 years ago, where they interviewed 15-year-old Prithvi Shaw, the title 15-year-old Prithvi Shaw. The next session. You know what? Let's see if something Nick and I can fit into the schedule. Thank you, Tim. Best batsman on CSK. Oh, that's tough. I'm gonna say Faf, even though Faf has faltered the last 2 games, but he has been the most consistent, batsman on CSK. Watson has turned his season around. He absolutely has turned his season around. So Watson, Ambati Raidu as well. I like Raidu. So those are probably my top 3 batsmen for CSK. Wow, look at the spin on that ball. Whew. Ooh, great ball. Absolutely. Boomer is nasty. Oh, for a little bit of miscommunication there. Are we going to run? Are we not going to run? Oh, man. Never seen Morgan score as slowly. Yeah, I think his plan was when all these guys, Curran has been good. I forgot to mention Curran. He has been good for CSK as well. I think that honestly, all these batsmen guys, falling early, force Morgan to play tests and say, I've got to be there at the end. That's the only way we have a shot at winning. I've got to be there so that in the last, few overs, in the death overs, I can put up, 30 runs, 40 runs. That's got to be his mentality. The pressure is on his captaincy. Maybe that too. The school put it in. Says Mr. Curran. Oh, that would be awesome. Troll Nick when we get back to school with a sign that says Mr. Curran. Oh, Harm, you devilish fiend, you. I love it. Most wickets. Rabada, Archer. Ooh. Bolt up there with 12 as well. And Boomer with 12. Muhammad Shami yesterday he got himself a few wickets. And Pattinson's not too far away. I think Pattinson may have 10 himself. Come on, get there. Ah, it's like they got people all over the place. Pandya, great job, Pandya. Morgan has the captain curse now. It's tough being a captain, and Nick and I, 820. I'm leaving at 820. Will Bolt play the test versus the West Indies? That's a good question. That is a great question. Gabe, you should watch Justin Langer talking about his first test call up. It's really funny. You know what? I got to check it out. I got 2 minutes. 1 minute. I want to try to make it through this over right now. Thank you for the super chat, Messi. What's up, Messi? Thank you. Oh, he just barely missed that. Wow. Come on, last ball. Let's go. Let's go, Cummings. Hit him hard right here. Give me a 6. What are you guys calling it? 6 or a wicket? 6 or a wicket? 6 or a wicket? I call it 6. Give me a 6. Nope. That ball. All right, guys. Thank you for hanging out with us this morning. All love, much appreciated. Tons of fun. Thank you for the banter and a little abuse. But you guys know what CSK is about. You guys know what the Mumbai Indians is about. You know what KKR is about. You know what we're about. Cricket all the time. All love, all love. Hopefully, KKR can pull a magic trick and win this game. Pull a Houdiniac. Who knows? But with that being said, guys, we're going to see you guys. Check out our video. Hopefully later on today, we'll have that 3 wickets for you. Until next time, same bat channel. Peace.